Hi, my name is Joe Cena, President and CEO of the Glendora Chamber of Commerce. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Glendora State of the City presentation. As you can see, this year's presentation is a virtual video production. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we were unable to meet in person at the Glendora Country Club, but the Chamber and the City of Glendora still wanted to give you the State of the City. Soon you will hear from Mayor Michael Allawos regarding the city's accomplishments, challenges, and opportunities. We thank you for taking the time to view this presentation, and we hope you enjoy it and find it of value. But before we get started, I would first like to thank our sponsors of this presentation. At our presenting level, we have Athens Services and Southern California Gas Company. Additional sponsors are Southern California Edison, Southland Properties, Foothill Credit Union, Citrus College, America's Christian Credit Union, Foothill Gold Line, Telworks, Farmers Insurance and Maryland Sparks Agency, Proforma Quality Printing, Sport Clips, Banner Bank, Glendora Tire and Brake, Gary and Linda Clifford, Emanate Health, Leon Lobb of Merrill Lynch Bank of America, Azusa Pacific University, Audison and Company, and Raising Cane's Glendora. We truly appreciate the support of these businesses and value their partnership in helping to keep the Chamber moving forward. Okay, we're ready to start. So please sit back and relax and enjoy the 2021 Glendora State of the City.
Hello, Glendorans. This is Mayor Allawos. For decades, Glendora mayors and the Chamber of Commerce have worked together to deliver the State of the City address, and COVID will not keep us from doing that this year. In a year unlike any other in recent memory, it has been my honor to serve you as your mayor. I'm incredibly proud of how the city has served our community and how Glendorans have shown their hometown values by supporting those in need and looking out for one another. Thank you for joining me today as we celebrate the city's accomplishments, explain our future challenges and opportunities as we eagerly move towards a return to normal. I'm proud to serve the citizens of Glendora with my city colleagues. Mayor Pro Tem Karen Davis was first elected to office in 2005 and is the pastor at First Christian Church in Glendora. Councilmember Gary Boyer was first elected to office in 2016 and is a local real estate agent and broker. Councilmember Mendel Thompson was first elected to office in 2016 and is newly retired from America's Christian Credit Union as president. And Councilmember David Friedendahl, our newest council member, was elected in 2020, replacing retired Mayor Judy Nelson. Together, we'll work tirelessly to achieve Glendora's vision as an inclusive, charming, and vibrant community. For many people, 2020 and the start of 2021 have placed significant health, quality of life, and economic impacts on themselves, family, friends, and colleagues. Throughout the COVID pandemic, our amazing city has pushed forward on all fronts, advocated for flexible and equitable county, state, and federal assistance that would allow Glendora to address our unique community needs while simultaneously maintaining and preserving the health and safety of our community. We have continually demanded that mandated sacrifices be balanced by a clear and concise path forward, and I share in your frustrations when that hasn't happened. The city's robust COVID response included establishing a business assistance grant program with the Chamber of Commerce, developing a rental assistance grant program, partnering with underutilized hotels and motels to temporarily house Glendora's homeless and to assist those in our business community and our most at-risk populations. Doubling our senior food program, promising a meal to anyone who needs them. Upgrading our e-services, providing a virtual city hall for the community. Working with business owners and community leaders to establish and permit temporary parklets to help keep businesses open and our community safe. Enhancing communication with the community to provide clarity on the latest information, including updates from federal, state, and county officials via a dedicated COVID portal on our website, and our Minute with the Mayor segments. Temporarily relaxing city on-street parking requirements, waiving certain fees for businesses and residents, including pet owners, through our relationship with Inland Valley Humane Society. Providing innovative services to our library patrons with curbside material pickup, as well as virtual programming. And finally, the Community Service Department even managed to bring Santa to Glendora to hear all our kids' wishes, socially distanced, of course. Recently, the city took major steps in planning for our future. The city's July 2020 strategic planning session included a robust conversation on the current state of affairs in the city and had discussions on more than 200 potential action items moving forward. After follow-up discussions, our final path forward was approved by the City Council in October 2020. The 2020-2023 three-year strategic plan is comprised of 58 objectives and tasks. These goals and objectives each fall under one of 6 strategic goals. Examples of the strategic plan that is currently underway or will be undertaken include review of our animal control program, the gold line, first mile, last mile improvements, streamlining the development permit process, and the Medal of Merit Mom Award program. These items and more can be found in the strategic plan on the city's website. Visit cityofglendora.org/strategic plan. The city has continued its efforts to proactively address homelessness while always seeking community input and advocating for ways to fund legally mandated programs without reducing services to the community. Over the past year, we have made contact with 163 different homeless individuals, 1/3 of which are over the age of 55, adopting new ordinances to protect and enhance a better quality of life for our community by addressing bulky items, illegal camping in high fire hazard areas, and shopping carts. Working with our partners to clean up approximately 50 tons of trash associated with encampment cleanups, providing interim housing for 60 of Glendora's homeless, and located longer-term housing for 33 of those individuals. Each year, the City of Glendora strives and plans to meet the needs of the community. However, sometimes items arise that require immediate action and care. This year, we are proud of our responsiveness in working with partner agencies to implement a coyote management plan as part of our ongoing efforts to respond to the residents and wildlife interactions, promoting good neighbor policies within the community through taking swift action on the implementation of a short-term rental ordinance. Please join me in thanking our amazing police department and those law enforcement professionals for our surrounding cities that provided a safe environment for those wishing to publicly demonstrate their political viewpoints during moments of civil unrest in our country. Recently, the City Council received a presentation on the city's comprehensive annual financial report, CAFR for short, for our fiscal year ending June 30, 2020. The report highlighted how the City of Glendora successfully navigated the unprecedented impact of COVID-19 through reduced costs and innovative solutions, ending the year fiscally strong. Ending the year fiscally strong started with the good news of the September 2019 issuance of our pension obligation bonds and receiving a AAA bond rating, resulting in the annual savings of over $1 million, $31 million over 25 years. Additionally, Measure E achieved its purpose by providing revenues that maintain existing service levels and providing the revenues needed to put into reserves of over $2.6 million for future capital projects. Due to lower expenditures, the CARES Act funding, and revenues performing better than expected, and due to people spending local, the city was also able to maintain our 45% emergency reserves in the general fund and set aside an additional $1.6 million for our pension stabilization fund. Glendora continues to receive financial reporting awards, and I'm incredibly proud to represent a city that continues to demonstrate good stewardship of its financial resources and follows through on its promise to the community. Private investment continues to come to Glendora. During the year, the city approved more than 2,000 different types of permits, totaling more than $36.6 million in private investment, and the adoption of a new city ordinance approving accessory dwelling units by the City Council. This year, we celebrated grand openings for Glendora Public Market, Raising Cane's, and the 40-unit housing development, Horton Place. Additionally, construction on other significant projects is underway. City staff is also working with our development community and small businesses on several exciting projects that are likely to come forward for approval in 2021. During 2020, the most common types of residential permits included 277 re-roofing permits valued at $2.3 million, 168 solar permits valued at $4.84 million, home additions and/or alterations, 125 permits valued at $5.23 million, and 67 new pool permits with a value of $3.1 million. 2020 saw the completion of many city-funded projects worth millions of dollars, like our work with Edison to retrofit streetlights with LEDs, the Lorraine Avenue street rehabilitation, and over a dozen more. Looking forward, 2021 and beyond will include significant projects and opportunities for community input. A few key items include development and adoption of the fiscal 2021-2023 two-year budget by June 2021. Study and adoption of the sixth cycle housing element for 2021 through 2028. A state-mandated process to ensure equitable housing is provided for the entire community occurs approximately every 7 years. By the end of 2021, the city is mandated to zone for an additional 2,300 units. The number of units are determined by the state and SCAG. Gold Line construction is set to be completed by 2025, and the City Council remains actively engaged in discussions that impact Glendora. For project updates, please visit cityofglendora.org/goldline. Many of our future challenges, such as homelessness, future pension costs, the need for increased infrastructure spending, and effective advocacy efforts to mitigate the overreach of the federal government, the state of California, and County of Los Angeles also represent opportunities. Our financial prudence and strategic planning will allow Glendora to make informed decisions to address all these issues. Thank you for joining me today for the 2021 State of the City presentation. A full report is available on the city's website at cityofglendora.org/state of the city. It is my sincere hope that you have enjoyed this year's rendition from the comfort of your home, place of work, or anywhere you happen to be. From start to finish, 2020 was quite a year, and not one piece of information or story I shared with you today can tell the full story. Our community comes away stronger and more determined than ever to embrace each other as the family that we are and to grow our quality of life. I offer my genuine thanks and appreciation to the Glendora City staff and council for your hours of research, informed debate, and the confidence in our relationship to have the difficult conversations, and there have been many. I would like to end today with a quote from the Glendora Signal from 1888 that is just as pertinent and appropriate today as it was over 133 years ago. Glendora's advantages are many. Her disadvantages do not exist. Her future, measured by the past, is full of promise.
Athens Services is committed to providing exceptional service by hiring and developing great people while fostering a safe, healthy, and sustainable environment. Today, Athens Services teams up with local communities as well as private institutions and government agencies as their zero waste partner.
We hope you enjoyed the presentation of the 2021 Glendora State of the City, presented to you by Mayor Michael Allawos. We hope you got a glimpse of some of the accomplishments, current and future challenges, and opportunities the City of Glendora has in store. If you have any questions regarding what has been presented today, please do not hesitate to contact the City or the Chamber. We'd be happy to help. I again thank our sponsors of this production. I thank you for watching today. I wish you well, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.